Once again for another Tie of the Week live here on YouTube. Got to get the camera a little adjusted. He's got a little disheveled here in the last few days. We are in the middle of an epic trico hatch. We've got a few dozen of those cooking up. Put that drawer. Oh, good thing I didn't break that. Anyways, so how's everybody doing tonight? Let's see. Come in on the camera just a little bit. We'll just take a second, see if anybody filters in, and then we'll get started tying tonight. Where did my additional bits of? There they are. Real easy, real simple tie. Not much to it. And I don't know, that's kind of what I like about it. Simple and easy. All right. Well, it's saying I have a very bad connection. And we'll see if we can get this going. Here we go. We got a couple of... Oh no, we got a disco. All right. Looks like we got somebody's watching. So I do know we are streaming. We are out there and we are having fun. All right, show chat. We got a thumbs up. Oh, I want to not stop streaming. Oh my goodness. There we go. All right. We are tying a little streamer. And this is, again, out of my Orvis, the Index of Orvis Fly Patterns Volume 1A, and this is a little bit of a variation on Charlie's Bonefish, being that the only difference is the eyes, or not the eyes, but the wing. The wing, we're not going to do a calf wing tail. We are going to use our Northern Lights flash. So let's go ahead and start this off with the Moonlit ML054 size 4 Stramar hook. And we're not going to use that thread. That's way too small. I'm going to use a 210 denier waxed thread. Oh, maybe I should. Yeah, I kind of like the idea of having it red. Black and red. And we need some bead chain eyes. And I don't know, I have a few different sizes here. These are the larger of my two. So you just want to portion this out with the size of your hook. I don't know, about Clouser minnow sized. Thereabouts. And leaving myself just a bit less of a head. Right about there. That's some good stuff. Alright, we'll take some cross wraps. We'll take some wraps in front. Some zigzag wraps. Some hip hop wraps. And just make sure that's on there good and tight. I'll take a little dab of Flex Seal in there just to, I don't know, a little insurance policy. A little dab of glue never hurt no one. So let's see. Who do we got here? Who's watching? Who do we got in the house? We got Jessica and we got Robert. Welcome, guys. Thanks for tuning in. Thanks for not being tardy for the party. All right. body. Body. This is some good stuff. I've got some good classic. This is a larva lace, fly tying materials made in the USA. So we're going to get some larva lace. We're going to tie this in full length to the body, right behind the eyes. And you can tell this has been old and sitting around a while. So let's go ahead and tie this in right behind the eyes. And we'll tie this in, giving it a slight tug all the way to the rear. I'll just take a quick pause and tighten up some of the knobs on the vise. All right, we're at the rear. Make sure that's locked down. Good. Perfect. All right, I'm going to come in with some Northern Lights flash. This is a red. Robert was fishing in a comp today, and you came in third. Not bad, man. You had 3 browns between 10 and 12 and a grayling at a foot. Jimmy, I don't know. We might have to assign you some extra homework. So I'm going to go ahead and just pluck out a couple of strands of my red Northern Lights flash, which we're actually getting kind of sparse on. 1, 2, 3, 4. Got a little discombobulated, a little disheveled coming out of the bag. Jimmy, what's going on? Oh my goodness, whatever that last fly was that you just posted on your Instagram, that's pretty sharp, man. I really dig it. So what we're tying tonight, I forgot the name of it already. It's in my, it's actually the next to the last, towards the end of my Index of Orvis Fly Patterns, Volume 1A. And what we're after here is the Crazy Charlie's Bonefish. Crazy Charlie's Bonefish. Now, Jimmy, if I remember correctly, you're an old saltwater guy. Which is probably why you like the woolly buggers and the nice big flies. Have you tied these before, Jimmy? We're doing a slight variation of. I'm not using the calf tail. I'm actually going to use this Northern Lights flash as its wing. What do you think of that? How do you like them apples, huh? So we have no background music right now. I have to think of a better system for having some background music without infringing on any copyright policy violation. Just, I don't know. I thought I had it. I thought I had it made. I thought I found a website that, or an app on my iPod that played such things, but unfortunately, some computer algorithm is so gracious to sniff it out and bust you on it. All right, real simple. Let's go ahead and bump our thread back. All right, and start off taking tight wraps. And as we get forward, we're just going to release our stress, release our tension just a little bit, build up that body just a little bit. But I kind of like that slender look. That's pretty slick. All right, I'll get right up in there. And we'll lock that down. Boom, there we go. You know what? Just for giggles and grins, I'm going to come across this. Just a little quick splash of some Sally Hansen's. Not much. I'm not trying to get a big bulky seal on this. I just want to work that in. In fact, I'm going to probably wipe most of it off with my finger there. As long as a little bit of it absorbs into the cracks, I'm happy. All right, back to our Northern Lights flash. I'll just grab a small handful here. About 6 strands or so. And we will do our multiply by dividing. I'm going to fold that over once. And trim dust loops. I'm going to fold it over again once. And trim dust loops. Alright. Here's our wing. Let's go ahead and measure that out. 1 hook's length. And we're going to tie that in forward of the bead eyes. Right about there like so. We'll just take a couple of locking wraps here and we'll bump behind, take a couple of locking wraps, and we're going to fold that whole thing over. Is that right? Let me look at my picture. I don't think I wanted that. I don't want to wrap behind the eyes with that, actually. I lied. I wasn't doing that right earlier. All right, so we'll keep that. We'll keep everything forward of the dumbbell eyes, the bead chain. And we'll build up a nice little head up front. Almost like a little clouser head, I suppose. And we'll do a whip finish. 1, 2, 3. Maybe the next one we can go a little bit smaller on the head up front. I don't know. What do you think? What do you say, Jimmy? You've tied that before. And a little dab of head cement. In the world of fancy head cements, we get... So yeah, that's a little variation of what did I say? I just have no memory on this right now, which is why we got the book. What did I say? The Crazy Charlie Bonefish Fly, a variation of. Yes, yes, yes. I suppose we could try doing tinsel body over wrap glass. Yeah, thereabouts. So that's it in red. Let's go ahead and set that off to the side. We'll do another one. What do you say? magnets are... There we go. Yes, Crazy Charlie. Hey, Rob, what's going on? Welcome. Thanks for tuning in. Yes, Jimmy, this is the Crazy Charlie, a variation thereof. I'm substituting the... And this one I'm basically substituting the calf tail for the Northern Lights flash. I don't have much besides just black and white pictures to work off of, but that's what we got. All right, we just saw a couple things jump up. Steve, good evening. Welcome. How's everybody doing? Let's go ahead and try to tie another Crazy Charlie's. A variation thereof. You know, maybe, since we're doing variations, I don't know, I kind of like the bead chain eye. If I can reach and grab just a regular dumbbell eye right now, I might. Nope. We're going to stick with the bead chain. Alright, hook, we are using Moonlit ML, where are we at? 054? Where did I put my hook? 5/4s. Yep, 5/4s, size 4s. Moonlit ML 054, size 4 hook over. Ben, brand new to the chat. Welcome. Welcome. Welcome to the show. We are tying some Crazy Charlie variation. Oh, little buggers are hard to hold. Alright, we got some bead chain eyes. We're going to tie this up front. Leaving a little bit of room. Here we go. We'll come in. We'll do some figure eights. A few wraps forward. A few wraps aft. Over, under, over, under, over, under. I was just going to ask you guys, what were you eating under there? Huh? No, kidding, just kidding. Alright, a little dab of glue right between the eyes before we go too crazy wrapping that all in. I don't know. Gives you just a little bit of grip, a little bit of grip meister. Alright, so this first one we did was red. Now we're going to do orange. Orange? Yes. Orange. Some say orange. Some say orange. I say orange. Yep. Work that all the way back. This is some nice larva lace, but we're not using it as a larva lace. Well, it's still technically, I guess it's being used as a larva lace. We're just using it as a ribbing lace. So let's go. I kind of like the copper orange. Copper brown or copper orange? I kind of like that copper orange. A little bit brighter, a little bit flashier, a little bit more pizzazz. A little more pizzazz. Anyways. So how's everybody doing today? Who's out fishing? Who's fishing and who's wishing? I'm wishing. I'm wishing I was fishing. That's the question. Who's wishing and who's fishing? I'm wishing I was fishing. Jimmy's wishing. Last year, at this time, I was already working on the garden. I mean, raking leaves, ready to go. I mean, I'm kind of in a holding pattern for opening day for bass for me. And that's Mother's Day weekend. But yeah, we're still, let's see, is it still currently snowing as I look out my back window? Still snowing. I don't know. It's tough. It's a tough racket. Those weathermen, they think they have it. They think they have it, but they don't. Alright, let's go ahead and just tie that off. You know, if I'm smart, I can save this. And actually, might just get away with just that one piece of flash. Alright, let's go ahead and palmer this forward now. I like the orange. Orange. Hey, what's going on, Ken? Welcome, welcome, welcome. Thanks for tuning in. Let's see, Ben had a few flakes about 30 minutes ago. But there'll be more. There's gonna be more. But wait, there's more. Speaking of more, I don't know. I got nothing right now. But I do want to encourage everybody to head on over at some point to the All Tied Up Fly Tying School website and check out those popper bodies. We got popper bodies available from the same makers of the fly tying tools, Mr. Dave Coleman, DJ Coleman. Here we go. We got the Badger Farm Girl. What's going on, everybody? We are having a fun afternoon, fun evening, tying up some crazy Charlie variations. And I want to build that up a little bit. I don't know who I'm kidding. I'll just get a couple more strands. I don't know, about 6 strands or so, thereabouts, and just keep everything even. We'll just take that, trim it off, and include it into the mix. How's that for a tossed salad? Trim dust loops, fold it over. I don't know, even that up just a little bit. Don't have to be too bananas with it. I think everybody's waiting on spring. Lord knows I am. Are you wishing or are you fishing? That's the question of the night. Wishing or fishing? Because some of us are wishing and some of us are fishing. I don't know. Build up our little cone head. Make that disappear. We'll get right up tight on that. I think that's it right there, folks. It's about as good as it gets. Order up. Ding, ding. Epic fail, epic fail. Slow your roll, Aaron. Here we go. I think that'll swim pretty well. In fact, I'm going to give this just a little added bonus. A little added bonus. Disco, disco. Disco, disco. This is some Sally Hansen's Disco Blend. Disco Ball Blend. And we'll just add a little dab of glue, yeah. And that nice little applicator brush. But could you tie... Let's see the question. Okay. Never seen the Crazy Charlie, but could you tie the tag of a wing down? Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely. You talk about down on the bottom side? I'm sure you could tie what... I mean, you know, it's a variation. Original pattern is calling for calf tail. And I got calf tail. I just don't feel like using it right now. I like the look of the... Or has it been done that way? I don't know. One of the things I stress is that there's the book way to tie a fly. There's the original recipe. And there's all the variations. And with the variations, imagination is your only limitation. There's no end in sight. And what I show is always just a way to tie. I will never claim this is the only way to tie this fly. I mean, some cases, by default, it is the only way, but I don't know. Have fun with it. That's what's most important. Find what works for you and your area, and stick with it. That's the most important part. In my humble opinion. I mean, honestly, I tie all these flies, but what I fish, chartreuse and white clouser. If that doesn't work, I switch to a black woolly bugger. End of the days, I throw poppers. So, you know, it's... Then again, I'm fishing for bass. Most people, most fly anglers are typically throwing for trout. I think by the numbers, I mean, you just look at the material and everything available. Everything's geared towards the trout angler, because that's where... Maybe I need to go just a little bit further back. Come on, Beavis. Let it go. Here we go. So the whole building the cradle thing, not so much. Build it as you go. Be careful of your sides. Those are sharp. They will cut your thread, and you will be sad. Little dab of glue. Head cement, Flex Seal, super glue, Zap-A-Gap, snot, boogers. Anything that'll harden over time. Just throw a little dab in there. And you know where that's going? Nowhere, that's where. I wonder, what other colors do I have? I know I have green on the exact same material. Let's dig in our drawer. I have a little bit of, so this is a vinyl rib, and this is the difference, if we can see this. The difference between the vinyl rib and the tube that I'm working with. So this is just way super small, this vinyl rib. It's pretty neat, but I don't think it's what I'm after here, right now. That's just a little too thin, but I do have this other lace. Yeah, let's give this a try. It's still an orange. I don't know, might be the Swanna Days. I don't know, you tell me. I think this is gonna be pretty neat. This is a nice, it's a flat lace. Do I want to do green? Yeah, let's do a green one first. Let me, are you gonna bring me the green? Are you bringing the green? All right, she's bringing the green. So we were learning this pattern on the couch here a little bit ago, sitting there, and Jess was actually so kind to be my guinea pig on tying a couple of these as part of our R&D. So let me go grab that real quick. I'll meet her halfway if she's on her way. There she is. Thank you. Oh. I need the ribbing. The little hockey puck thing. Here we go. Not bad, not bad. She does well. So on all these, what we did R&D wise is we strayed a little bit away from the pattern, and we did have this tied in behind the eyes, but as we've learned a little bit, we're going to keep those forward now. So maybe that'll be the only way we can tell that if I tied it or if my lovely wife tied it is where the wing is. Because she's got the technique. She's got the skills to pay the bills, my friend. All right, let's go ahead. Thank you, Jess. Let's all thank Jess. Round of applause. Hip, hip, hooray. She grabbed our green. This is that olive lace. That what did I say? Larva lace. Larva lace. It's a larva lace. Let's go ahead and pull that nice and tight. And work that all the way to das bend of the hook. Here we go. Let that hang out. And we'll just grab a couple strands of Northern Lights flash. This is going to be our inner body. And we'll tie that in the back. And run our thread forward. Oh yeah, the green. The mean green Crazy Charlie variation. The Northern Lights Crazy Charlie. Crazy Charlie Northern Lights. It's a Crazy Charlie Northern Lights variation. I like it. The Northern Lights. A variation of a Crazy Charlie. I like it. I like it a lot. I'll just lock that off. Yay. And I'm just going to trim it, get it out of the way. We'll tie it in, set it off to the side, and we'll tie it in with the rest of the mess. Here in just a wee little bit. We'll bring our ribbing forward, our lace, our body, our larva lace. And this is a tube. It's a hollow tube. It's a straw. So as we do build this on, we flatten it out. As we get up front here, I don't pull it quite as tight, and I get a little bit more bulk out of it. But each wrap, I use my finger here. Just use your finger, mash it down. Don't make a big deal about it. Oh, let's get our thread back. And lock that off right behind those dumbbell eyes. Bum, ba bum, bum. And what's cool about this little larva lace is actually how these containers snap together. That way when you lose one, you lose them all, like I lost the red. Wherever that went. Wow. I lose stuff so fast, it's ridiculous. Alright. Gonna thread forward of the dumbbell eyes, the bead chain, and let's grab a couple strands of those green Northern Lights. We'll multiply by dividing. We'll fold it over in half once, fold it in over half twice, trim our loops. But let's take our stash from earlier, throw that in the mix. I like it. One more time. Boom. I like it. I like it a lot. Crazy Charlie's Northern Lights. The Northern Lights wing. I'll bump that down just a little bit more. Take it tight to the eyes and build a little bit of a head. Oh yeah. There we go. And we'll do that one more time. 1, 2, 3. Just because I saw just a little bit of a dip there in that head up front. And trim off our tying thread. Wham, bam. How awesome is that? And kind of like having that little disco ball feel up front. So we're just going to come in and add a little dab of glue. There we go. That'll keep them busy, folks. Guaranteed. Just ask Crazy Charlie. Maybe just a little bit of a trim on those last couple. So yeah, I mean, the only difference between the one that I just tied and Jess tied is that when we first started tying on, we started having the hair come off the back behind the dumbbell eyes. But yeah, legit, she did good work. Boom, yeah. And she was so nice to bring me the green she was working on. So we'll add that to our color palette. Here we go. Here's the 3. Let go of it, you. There we go. How fun is that? All right, that's 3 Crazy Charlie Northern Lights variations with a little disco ball head cement up front on the green and the orange. What do we say? One more? I think we got time for one more. Let's do one more, and we'll switch off of that same material, and we'll give this Swanadays a try. Give it a try, why not? Just rule it in or rule it out. Again, these are Moonlit 054 size 4s. Any purple or blue? Actually, what I could probably do is change up the Northern Lights flash and just go with a stretch tube. Let's try something. We'll switch to a white thread, still 210. This is what we're going to do. We're going to try something just a little different. We'll try the purple. We'll try the blue. We'll see what happens. All right, we'll get our bead chain eyes. Tie those on. All right. Oh, just you guys wait. Wait till you see what I got going in my brain. I have my moments. Blue body, purple flash. Oh, everybody. All these backseat tires. I don't know what to do with you. We'll see, though. We shall see. We shall see. Shashwi shashwa. That's the mustache. Oh, what's the mustache's? Jack. No. Is it Jack? No. Oh, I just know him as the mustache. Oh, I'm drawing a complete blank. All right. Orange, blue body, orange flash. Who knows? You know I love colors. Orange body, blue flash. What are we tying? Some Denver Broncos stuff? We're doing purple and blue. Hopefully this will show through. Now this is just more super stretchy. Nice. Bears, Vikings. I should do red, white, and blue for my Chicago Cubs. But I'm not doing that. All right, what did I saw it flash by earlier. We were doing blue body, purple flash. Blue body, purple flash. Oh, you're going to love this. You're going to love this. I'm going to get me some brownie points for this. Blue body, purple flash. Coming up. All right. You're probably wondering, gee, Aaron, how are you going to get a blue body? I'm going to use blue flash. I got plenty. We'll just keep it simple and tie it in like so. Oh, like so. I didn't even tie it in all the way. I'm trying to get too... What do I got going on here? Epic fail, epic fail. Take it back. Take it back. So earlier today we had date day, and we went and saw here in St. Cloud the local children's theater production of Beauty and the Beast. It was a great show. Got to support your local arts, support your local theaters, support your local everything. Buy local, shop local. But remember, what might not be local for you might be local for somebody else. So, if you order something off of my website, it's local to me, so. And I will mail it locally to your mailbox. What do you think of that? Oh, boy. Boy, oh, boy, look at that blue. That's pretty hot. It's pretty hot, if you ask me. We'll bring that back, and we're just going to bring it up front. Ooh la la. This is just standard blue H2O flash. Boom. Steelers, never heard of her. I think I got 2 pieces here. There we go. We only want one. So this is a small clear stretch tube. And I almost wish we could get that in a bobbin. We'll build this little ribbing up on top of this blue. Ooh, this is hot, folks. This is hot. The color on this, the shimmer on this is just freaking amazing. Lock that off behind the bead chain eyes. Don't burn myself. Oh gosh, I go for days. I tie for days, folks. There we go. All right, now we wanted some purple. And for our purple, we're actually going to switch it up from the Northern Lights. We are going to go to the Pearl Web. Now this is some magical stuff here too. If you guys don't know much about the Fly Tires Dungeon, I encourage you to go check it out. It's a fun material. It's so much fun material to tie and mess around with. It's good stuff. It's great stuff. Let's fold that over once. I said, I'll fold that over once. And trim this loop. And let's see here. We'll keep going with our same fold back, flip over, because I like this little little nub in the back. It's sticking out the back here. I think that helps kind of rooster things up and away. Do have a little bit of a square edge to deal with right here, but with enough tight wraps and determination, we shall overcome. Ah, but wait, there's more. We wanted purple and blue. That's purple, blue, and white. Let's get our blue in. So what you want to do at this point is blue your string. Careful, don't blue yourself. And work that from the rear to the front. Ooh la la. Let's go ahead and blue our string again. And we'll whip finish. You gotta whip it. We'll come in and do a 1, 2, 3 turns. And for giggles and grins, let's do 1, 2, 3 more. 1, 2, 3. Oh, that was nice. How about it? I think the body on this one came out just a little bit thinner than the larva lace material, but yeah, really interesting story on the Crazy Charlie Smith. Yeah. All right. And we'll just come in with this because I don't want to get any blue on my Sally Hansen's. That'll absorb it and make a mess. So bodkin. So yeah, there's some variations on the Crazy Charlie. Imagination is your only limitation. Alright, gang, we're going to leave it at that. Some Crazy Charlies variations, all on some size 4. I'm going to come up with some insane Jimmy fly. You're almost there, Jimmy. You know, what you call rejects, I call gold. You know, no matter what you might think of it, you always got to at least get a second opinion. That's the beauty of... you know, anything you don't know or have a question about, Jimmy, take a picture, send it to me. I'll be honest with you. I'll tell you if it's cool or junk. 90% of the time, it's going to be something cool. I guarantee it. Because there's not that much junk out there, guys. There's no such thing as a real junk fly. You might not be 100% happy with it, but it will catch fish one way or another. In front of the right fish, in the right waters, the right time of day, the right moon phase. With the right worm attached, I guess, in some cases, but I don't know. I say that, and I got a whole bag full of flies that will have their destiny met. They have a date with one of these, the razor blade. Eventually, I don't know, sometimes you just got to trim them down. So we're going to wrap up there, folks. Thank you for tuning in. Be sure to hit that subscribe button. That way you will be first in on the action. If you hit, actually what you need to do is hit that subscribe button, hit the share button, hit the alarm clock button, the little alarm bell. That way when I when I do my, what do you call them? Bench side pop-ups, you'll be privy to that information, and you will get a ba-ding, hopefully on your phone, or a buzz, and you will know when we are doing our live streams here on YouTube. So, all right, everybody. Once again, thank you for tuning in. Again, hit that subscribe button. Give me that big thumbs up. Looks like most of you have already. And yeah. Tight lines, everybody. Peace. Thanks.